Hey peeps, welcome to day 6 of my 30-day YouTube challenge where I tell you a little bit about myself through my photos. I'm a little congested, my allergies get me every time this year and it usually lasts about 2 weeks. Kind of sucks, kind of draining, but it is what it is. Today's a big day for me. The story I'm going to share about it, there's probably going to be some emotion, some tears, because it was a very big life moment for me. But today is also my 9-year anniversary from starting Sheep. Other than this other moment, this moment of starting the series in 2013 has been my biggest life moment ever. It's changed the course of my life, how I approach every day, what I do every day, how I go out into the world and everything. So it's been my greatest joy bringing this series to life. Oh, and it all started by reading this book by Alexander McQueen, by Judith Watt. And I was sitting in the same spot when I read this sentence. I'll read it out to you guys. It's on page 12, and the sentence goes, "The only boy in a class of 40 girls, he thoroughly enjoyed wearing a grass skirt at a gala and later described himself as a pink sheep of the family." So that sentence, reading that sentence sitting on this couch, changed the course of my life. So I always like to tell people, read a book. My other big life moment happened when I was 3 years old, and before I share the photo, I'll tell you the story. And as a little boy, my mom told me that I had an aunt, her name was Guille. Her full name was Guillermina. I don't remember her last name, but and she said that for whatever reason, she used to love taking me out for the day when I was a little boy. And she never knew why, she just said she liked my company. So she would take me out for the day and I'd get to hang out with her. So this one day, she took me out, or she came in and she dressed me up in my Sunday best and she slicked my hair with dippity-doo and all that, and she took me outside and she had me stand in front of the house, our house on Dittman. It was in East LA, and she snapped a photo of me. And when I was standing there, I remember thinking at that age, and it's my first life memory, it's the first memory I remember in life, is that I remember standing there feeling this sense of curiosity of like, why was she taking this photo? Like, what was the purpose of it? Because then we went back inside and she just put me in my regular clothes and that was it. So as years went by and I thought of that memory, I always wondered if that memory really existed or if it really happened. So one day, I think it was in my 20s, where I went into my mom's purse where she keeps all her photos, and I found the photo and I was like, whoa, it did happen. And I took the photo, I have it. And I don't know when this happened. After, it was maybe a few years after, I was with my mom, we were driving, and I asked her about Guille, and she goes, oh yeah, she died a long time ago, that she had died at a young age. Because after we moved from East LA, I don't feel like I ever saw her again. For whatever reason, you know, our lives became separate things. I never knew why we never had contact with her again. I don't know if she just started her own life or what have you, but she died very young. I think she was in her late 20s or something, from what I remember. And she died of a brain aneurysm. So when she told me that, and I thought of that question that I had when I was a 3-year-old little boy, I thought, I knew that, or the answer to the question of why she was taking the photo was because it was for me. She captured that first memory in life. She captured my sense of curiosity And then as a plus, I get to look at the photo and see what she saw, that for a moment in life, in one snapshot, I get to see what she saw. And who she saw was me. And that sense of curiosity for me has been my biggest gift in life. That I have continued to live my life with that sense of curiosity to this day. I basically have lived my life unlearning everything I was taught about life, politics, religion, anything. It's all been unlearning it because of that curiosity of like the why. And it never ends for me. It continues like every day. It's almost like continue to unlearn everything that I even think I know. It's my freedom. I get to feel like I get to play. And that picture too for me is that I'm that little boy, that I get to live my life from that place of that little boy. And so as I get older, I always think that I'm always regressing back, and it's regressing back to that moment of standing there in front of my house. And I feel like it's been a lifelong process of getting to that place, and I feel like I'm there now. I feel like I've gotten back to that little 3-year-old boy, and that now I get to live my life from that place. So I think that's it. Here's the photo. I'll snap a photo at the end of the video as well. It's not the best quality photo. It's really blurry. You can barely see me, but this is it. You can see. And then I also use this little image of myself. I use it in a lot of my pieces when I include all my 20 symbols, and this symbol or this image of it represents my sense of curiosity. So that's it. Thanks for listening, and I'll be back tomorrow with day 7. Bye.